as and when God requires. I thank all the participants who have attended the training, and I want to say that there were pertinent questions and experiences being shared in order to enhance Celia in respect of examination procedures, assessments, grading systems, curriculum and syllabus development, raising funds and project development, etc. etc.
The Sierra Leone Peacekeeping and Law Enforcement Academy, Celia, has ended 3-day intensive capacity training for master training of trainers of the Sierra Leone Police. According to the Director of Training of the Sierra Leone Police, Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Jowolo and Sumana Wono, the 3-day capacity training was an initiative of the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Ambrose Michael Sovola, who believes in developing the human capacity of the force.
Gold dust that you should hide. Wisdom is not gold dust that should be hidden. Wisdom is always gold dust that should be exposed and left to shine. And they have imparted some knowledge to all of us from the first level, level 1, training methodology and methods and methodology. Now they have extended another one which incorporates training curriculum and needs assessment and other things.
The lead consultant of Celia, Professor Mohamed Y. Bangora, thanks the IGP and the management of the Sierra Leone Police for a job well done. He encouraged the participants to cascade the knowledge to others.
As and when God requires. I thank all the participants who have attended the training, and I want to say that there were pertinent questions and experiences being shared in order to enhance Celia in respect of examination procedures, assessments, grading systems, curriculum and syllabus development, raising funds and project development, etc. etc. AIG, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate all of you who are here, particularly participants, for your dedication and active engagement in this learning experience. Indeed, we have had a lot of good interactions between facilitators and also the participants. I can now vouch that after this ceremony, you are master trainers for the Republic of Sierra Leone Police Force. I also understand that the training showcased a wide variety of case study examples to illustrate the key points in developing your capacity as a master trainer. But don't forget to always contact us wherever you are, where there is any for trainers and also to boost Celia. And really, time comes, God will surely provide the means so that the IG and the rest of the EMB to support you to go through. We are aware of the fact that your discussions and also you adopted intense strategies in raising funds for Celia. We ended up the program by showcasing our ambitious project for the Sierra Leone Police. I'm also aware of the learning experiences in the workshop stress the crucial role of capacity building for the entire organization. Of fact that the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, previous and the new wave have created a lot of challenges to not only Celia but the SLP at large. Let me finish my opening ceremony by saying that we have all worked so hard, but in fact the real work not only starts now, because this is the beginning of the very beginning. When you bring money for Celia and you make money for the Sierra Leone Police, then trainings will continue. At last, I will say, we have come to realize that reviewed academic policy and procedures will contribute towards the President's goal in curbing examination malpractices. Without much ado, ladies and gentlemen.
The deputy team lead of Celia also appreciates and thanks President Julius Maada Bio for prioritizing education, disclosing that the initiative of creating Celia was a brilliant work of the Foreign Minister, Professor John Francis.
In terms of education, and we know where we are today and where we are heading. Celia, ladies and gentlemen, is a brain work of our Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Professor David J. Francis. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we also want to extend this gratitude to him for having thought of this idea, and for us to be where we are today, it is through his own initiative. And also the leadership of the Sierra Leone Police. It's a great pleasure for me also to stand here to thank you for this great privilege, great idea, great support, great financing to train the Sierra Leone Police to be trainers as well. We have had, AIG sir, a very positive interaction with your team. They are very diverse, they are very experienced, they are very dynamic. They can really demonstrate that they are, yes, a force for good.
Expressing her deepest appreciation for being part of the training of trainers, one of the participants, Inspector Melvina Dekeakoroma, expressed appreciation for being part of the 3-day intensive capacity training.
The reason why this training was conducted was to see how best, police officers, especially in the Celia area wherein will be able to go out and train others, because this is a TAT training level 2. I remember months back we did the level 1, and this is the level 2 training which we are about to finish today. And so we learned so many things that has to do with project proposal, how best we can go out and then train others, and so many things we learned, how especially when it has to do with Celia, which is the Sierra Leone Police Peacekeeping training academic training center, wherein we are training other, not just police officers, but other members of the public to be part of the institution, and how best we'll be able to pass knowledge to them in accredited way. Also, we learned so many things that, for me, I want to believe if we pass them on to others, they too can benefit more. And then looking at the area of teaching, because teaching is a profession wherein if you do not have that required training or qualification, you won't be able to pass it on to others.
The Deputy Head of Media and Public Relations of the Sierra Leone Police, Assistant Superintendent Samuel Sayu Conte, who also participated in the 3-day intensive training, said it was very timely, educative and necessary.
Of the training of trainers course for police officers. Indeed, it is very timely, educative and necessary. The reason being, we've learned a lot of skills and techniques. Also, our knowledge base has improved, and we can proudly say that those who've gone through this particular TOT training will be in a very fine footing to analyze, write project proposals, and the distinction between a project proposal and a concept note. And also we were taught on diverse examination malpractices.
Various participants expressed gratitude to the Inspector General of Police and pleaded for more of such training as it can boost their teaching methodology. The 3-day intensive training started on Wednesday 8 September and ended on Friday 10 September at the Police Training Service at Hastings in Freetown. Reporting for Beyond Borders Online Network Television, I am Mohamed Amara Gando.